Welcome back to the channel, my World of Warcraft people. Long time no speak. It's another lovely weekend here in Sydney, Australia, and I decided to connect with you slightly belated on the topic of this Siren Isle patch content update 11.0.7 that has been announced a little bit, and there is a reasonably lovely preview video from Blizzard that you, I'm sure, have seen. So we're going to talk about that today. Is it worth coming back for it? So just full disclosure, I have not cancelled my subscription, but I have paused it. I'm not telling you what to do. Why am I not playing World of Warcraft and what I think about Siren Isle is going to be the topic of this particular conversation. So you clicked on this video if you think there are more of us still there in the community. Give the video a quick like. YouTube will show it to more people will comment in the comments, and I promise I will respond to anyone who is not a troll. I always do. I think this is basically a concept of the Forbidden Reach patch. I think it was great. I think Forbidden Reach was fantastic. It had a lot of treasures. It had a very compelling loot acquisition loop for the alts. There were rare spawns spawning all over the island very frequently, and we used to, if you have some time to kill after work and want some gear for your alts, which I always do, you fly around the island and kill the rares and get the loot, other than doing bits and pieces of discovery, little quest here and there. Here, the concept is exactly the same. Mysterious Isle, outdoor activity, ring that now you can see on the finger of your character. Who cares who is going to be zooming in? Why are they even saying that it's a feature? Who is going to be zooming in to see the ring on your character? It was laughable, like in no particular order, but that was laughable for me. Let me know if you think it's the best feature since sliced bread. So the ring, no flying, which sucks straight away, by the way, on this new island, but a lot of apparently gadgets and a lot of apparently other things that will help you get around, like basically localized things, kind of similar to what Mechagon Island, whatever that was, originally was, if I'm not mistaken. You were not allowed to fly there, but you could do some things there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm losing my memory. It feels like it's all been a while ago. The main problem I'm having with this is that it's just not enough to keep me personally engaged, but once again, this is a conversational kind of videos. We are a little club. It's just too little. Don't want to say too late, but that's how the saying goes. It's a little too little, too late. We are going into the holiday season. Yes, there is a little bit of activities right now that are happening in regards to the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. We covered it. I talked about it a little bit. It failed to hook me. I tried to share my learnings with you and kind of gearing guide, whatever it is, for what it's worth, but I don't want to continue lying to you just for clicks, right? I don't want to be saying, oh, this is great, blah, 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 because people click for good news, so to speak. You want to think that I'm excited about this so that you can be excited about it, or you think that I'm here to make you happy. I'm not saying you, I'm saying an abstract aggregate you, hopefully not you personally. I watched the other content creators, the good news people videos who were testing this on PTR. Of course, I didn't bother with testing it on PTR, and they said that the main thing, that it's a replica of the Forbidden Reach. They didn't call it that, but it basically is implied. It's a replica of the Forbidden Reach content, even with the ring, with the sockets and everything. However, the main thing is missing. There are some objectives, but they're daily or weekly objectives, but there is no compelling rare spawn killing loop on this island. There is none of the thing, at least according to those content creators, and that was enough for me when I heard that. There is no loop that is going to keep you there engaged and giving you those little drops of dopamine hit when you feel like a certain achievement is happening and you are acquiring something, and basically, here is my time, the game gave me something. Here is a little bit more of my time, the game gave me something. There is none of that. And this whole just explore for fun, oh, creatures will come out from the sea and some stuff is gonna happen there. Come on, man. Like, how empty, and this sounds like I'm passing judgment, but it's not really what I want to say. It's more of an abstract musing here. How empty someone's life needs to be in order for this to be like, oh, I can't wait to dump hours and hours just to stand there and do kind of nothing after the main primary objectives of the daily quests and the weekly quests are done. That's how I currently feel about, say, the 20th anniversary. There seems to be enough content, and I am not raging about it, but it fails to hook me simply because there is not enough novelty. It all feels a bit reused. Okay, I can feel nostalgia for half an hour. That's fine. That was nice. Yeah, that's what I told you in the other videos. But then, what would keep me beyond in this? Here, I watched this video preview. I watched the previews of the other content creators. I looked at this web page here, you know, and this is the video that I'm overlaying, obviously. You know, there is just nothing really. Story prologue for 11.1 campaign. First of all, the whole story, I didn't even bother finishing every single quest in Donegal. Like, of course, if you are, once again, let's please be clear. You do you, okay? I'm not judging you. I'm just sharing to you how I feel, and I know a lot of people feel similar to me, which is why it's nice to connect sometimes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I didn't even finish all quests in Donegal because I kind of don't care. I don't even know why I don't care, but I don't care about them anymore. They try to take themselves too seriously. It's like all this deep and meaningful thing. I think if I had to say one thing to you, well, this Siren Isle is a non-starter because there is no compelling play loop with killing rares and making sure that I have stuff to do there all the time. Not just walking around and discovering the new cave. No, I want loot straight up. I want loot straight up for killing rares. I want to dress up my alts. That's what I want to do, okay? So there is none of that. And the rest of this stuff is just... I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking... they are reusing too much content, in my humble opinion, and it's just not innovative enough. And the main blame that I'm putting it is on the fact that I know, more or less, where this movie is going, metaphorically speaking. And by that I mean the fact that I even know the other parts of the world saga that are coming. Of course, I don't know the content of each part of that saga, but even the fact that I'm not mysteriously sitting here and hoping that the next expansion is going to be about Tinkers or something, I don't care, right? But the mystery is gone. The fact that they removed mystery and the fact that they're giving me these bite-sized chunks of content for seemingly prolonged periods of time, like 2.5 months, 3 months of holiday season, and I'm supposed to be subscribed for this? No, that is my personal position on this. I'm sorry, I'm not one of those good news echo chamber kind of people. It's fine, I'm happy with my handful of views on World of Warcraft content, I don't care, it's not like I live off this channel. But in the meantime, I unapologetically play Brawl Stars, and I'm waiting for Path of Exile 2 to start, in case you're wondering. They are delaying the launch of Path of Exile 2 by 3 weeks until the December the 6th, that's why I'm a little bit annoyed, but luckily there is Brawl Stars to keep me entertained in the meantime, and some random news like this that I'm happy to rant to on a Saturday morning. You know, with no particular consequences. These are my thoughts. I'm sorry I'm not here to toot it and just say to you, yay, stay subscribed for this crap. But it's just doing nothing for me. And again, if you're agreeing, disagreeing, it doesn't matter. You can disagree. Let's disagree. Let's just disagree constructively. What is justifying your subscription? And time, most importantly. Subscription is nothing compared to the time you're investing into this, right? Equivalent of the monetary equivalent of your time, how much it's worth to you. My time is worth something to me, okay? I look at this and I think, that's what I think. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. So you tell me what you think. And thank you very much for tuning in. I'm sorry if I'm losing some of my World of Warcraft subscribers now, slowly. That's fine. People come back after something good and substantial comes out. Maybe 11.1 is going to be good. Maybe 11.2 is going to be good, for sure. But at the moment, this is just how I feel about this. Too little, too late, very barren from the previews, from the PTR reviews that I've heard. Content update of 11.07. Goodbye for now. I'll talk to you about something gaming related, probably not World of Warcraft, next week. But content is certainly coming.